What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast. It's time for us to check out Don't Sink, which is kind of an arcadey. So if you like anything like Sid Meier's Pirates, you'll find this game to be fun. Like if you like Pixel Piracy, Sid Meier's Pirates, Age of Pirates, any of that kind of stuff, you will probably like this game. It's a very lightweight, arcadey pirate game in which you sail in between islands, collecting gold, getting your crew, upgrading your ship, and then you've got a pirate fortress that you have to build and maintain and upgrade to get revenues and stuff like that when you go back home. I found the game to be pretty enjoyable, and I figured that you would too, so let's dive straight on in and play some Don't Sink. We will call you. What is our captain's name gonna be? I don't know. Our captain's name will be... We'll name him Bash Jensen. Bash Jensen, hero of the ocean plains. And then this entire game is actually played mostly with the keyboard. You're probably not going to need a mouse the entire game. Like, they give you mouse control. It's an alpha build, so I'm assuming you're going to be allowed to use the mouse later on. But with the version of the game that I have, the mouse works on the main menu, but everywhere else you just play with the keyboard. So, Bash Jensen. Captain Bash Jensen. Alright, so our skin color. We'll go with... We can be slightly reddish. Or we could be like... I'm just going to go with that one right there. That one seems okay to me. We'll be a dude. We can have a hook. We can have a peg leg. Oh, shit, son. Oh, shit. And then as far as our clothing goes, I will go with, we press the Z key to rotate that. So it looks like we can, oh, we can have hats? Bro. I'm having a bandana. I'm having a Rambo Dana. Yup. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's wrong. Don't do that. There we go. I'm gonna have a dope bandana. Now we gotta choose our hair. So that one right there, where's one with some chops, man? That's what I'm talking about. There's some chops. And then what color's our hair gonna be? Let's make our hair like black so that it stands out against our bandana. Our mandana, the manliest dana that ever existed. And then for our chest right there, oh, that's the stuff. They've got the Lemmy. That's what I'm talking about. The Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades! We can show a little bit of tummy right there, just in case piracy doesn't work out and we have to go into hookery. We've also got a hook in case we've got to go into hookery. I'll probably just, yeah, let's just go with the tank. That looks pretty good to me. The tank, we'll go with the purple tank because that's balling out right there. That's victorious. And then as far as our pants go, we can have like some shorty shorts. We can have like a skirt. We can just go flat out nude and just be dongs to the breeze if that's what you really, really want. I don't think that's what I want. I don't think that's even remotely close to what I want. So I think I'm just going to put some pants on and call it a day. That always seems like a good way to go about your business. I've got Captain Qwerty Blossom over there too. That's how I was testing the game to make sure it wasn't crashy and it wasn't going to die on me before I did this. You always got to verify, man. There's nothing worse than putting an hour and a half into a game and then finding out it's going to crash every 5 minutes. It can become irritating. Blackshore. So there is our captain right here. We can walk around town. We can go to the general store where we got to buy supplies. We can go to the tavern. By and large, the resource acquisition in this game is not that difficult. Hey, you're that new kid. Hey, listen, I used to be a free spirit like you until my ship got blown to bits. I knew I should have brought extra wood and cloth on our trip, but my mistake was the end of my pirating career. I'm not trying to take advantage of you, but I certainly would hate to lose a potentially long-term customer to the sea. You should grab at least 50 rounds of cannonballs and 100 wood planks. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go over here. We're going to start out with food. As far as water goes, we're going to need like 100 water. And we can go with oranges are nice. How many oranges do they have? We got 25 and 25. That'll do for right now, I think, for food. I don't think we need much more food than that. We've got water. We've got food. It should be all right. As far as cannonballs go, I would pick up like 100. You fire in volleys of 4 with the current ship that you started out with. And so that gives us like 25 rounds. I'm bad at math. We also have bombs, which cause explosions, which damage the hull. We have wood planks. These are really important because these are what you use while you're actively sailing in order to fix the ship if anything goes wrong. For medicine, I would probably buy like everything that they have in stock because there's an event that if you don't have the medicine, you end up losing crew, and that can kind of suck. So we're basically stocked up right now. Like, we don't have everything we need, but we can pick those up at other ports. At this side, we've got the tavern lady. Actually, my crew is full. Never mind. I was going to go in there. I was going to recruit some crew, but it's not important right now. Let's go back to the port and let's choose our first destination. So we're in Blackshore right now, in the left-hand corner of the screen, right over here. We could basically go wherever we want to go. My suggestion would be that we do something nice and easy first. So we'll go to Gazpacho. Like, chances are, if you do a long journey, this game is actually balanced pretty well in that it's very arcadey. It's not super hard to win. Like, things can go wrong, but when they go wrong, you usually have some kind of deterrent or some kind of way around it. So we'll do a shorter trip for right now, but the general goal of the game is to sail around, find crew, find money, then we go back to Crampton and we start building a city. So let's get on it. Let's get on that right now. You need to make sure to feed your crew as you travel. If their hunger or thirst drops to 0%, they will begin to drop like flies. Keep an eye on your crew. And so as you can see, the voyages are very, very easy. You've just got a progress bar down at the bottom of the screen. When it fills up, you arrive at the destination. On the left-hand side of the screen, we had a collection of just random things. Gazpacho, which is a desert island. What's up with you, man?
Oi, lad. Will you help me out? I can pay you quite well.
If you're offering gold as a reward, then hey, I'm here to help.
There's a small crew of pirates, led by a well-known food thief. He doesn't take anything else, just food. The problem with him taking all of our food is that it means the town folk can't get food anywhere besides the general store, and not all of us can afford them prices.
Yeah, it's true. That's all they have here. All they have here is a Whole Foods, and so, you know, it's rough.
That rotten thief only travels between here and the marina. So if you travel either way, you'll likely run right into him. Their ship is called the Rusty Bucket. Good luck, lad.
Okay, so we'll go kill the Rusty Bucket. I'm going to put that on my quest tracking, so we need to travel to Marina. I would stop off at the tavern whenever you get to a new location and feed the crew. It refills all of their meters for way, way, way less money than you'll spend buying the supplies to do it. So, like, every time you arrive in town, just know that you should go to the tavern and get that done. There's not a lot of things happening in Gazpacho. I guess we'll go to Marina. And let's see if this pirate guy shows up so that we can see some combat, eh? Ah, and there he is, the Rusty Bucket. Oh, that's a bigger ship than ours. I'm a little worried about this. Use your air. That's a way bigger ship than ours. I'm a little bit terrified. So basically, you hold down a direction right here, and when it fills up, you hit the enter key, and that action will happen. So we can fire cannons. We may want to run from the Rusty Bucket. The Rusty Bucket might be tougher than we are, especially since we're missing full volleys right now. Good Lord, hit him. Oh, he's landing everything right now. We got to repair. Hold on. There we go. Let me repair a little bit more. Bash Jensen needs to repair his ship. Bash Jensen's taking a beating. Alright, so there we go. We're all healed up. This is actually a pretty tough fight for early on in the game. In fact, the easiest way to probably do this would be to hit the enemy with Grape Shot or something like that. The Grapes of Wrath and all that fun stuff. Keep firing. He's trying to run a repair right now, which gives us an opening to run a repair. And then we're going to keep firing on him. Just keep shooting. That seems to be the secret to naval warfare. The more bullets we put down range, the better our chances. He's going back to healing again, so we finally got him on his heels. We are fighting outside of our league right now. He's got like a brig or like a brigantine or whatever that might be. We're actually inside of a sloop right now, or like a cutter. And so his ship is way better than our ship. Please believe his ship is better than ours. We got off easy right there. At this location, we have a general store. I guess I'll go inside of there. I'll buy... Is that guy naked with like a sensor bar over his wiener? What are you looking at, you peasant? You ain't never seen a real man before? I just have never seen such a powerful display of masculinity. There's no shame in wearing a skirt. I've murdered men whilst dressed like a woman. Oh, he's wearing a skirt. I thought it was a sensor bar that was covering his wiener. Oh, I can believe that. I guess so. And little events like that are going to happen in this game all the time. That's what keeps it interesting, so that it's not just you sailing around in circles and doing whatever it is that you're going to do. You look anxious. What's wrong? What if I told you an island of good people are going to die and we can't save them? Well, that sounds like a ludicrous hypothetical situation. What's actually going on? I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's actually happening right now. A stranger gave me the cure to a silent disease that's going to strike both Sandogo and Shimagawa. He told me I can only save one island, and then I'd have to forever live with the guilt of not saving the other. That's a lot to take in. I'm not sure what you should do. Call me a coward, but this is on you now. I can't make a decision like that. I'd rather die than let all the innocent people die. I want no part of this. So we have tough decisions. We got to travel to Sandogo or Shimagawa and decide who gets to live. You can also take delivery jobs. So if you ever find yourself low on coin, delivery jobs are an easy way to close that gap. Basically, they pay you like 1 gold per kilometer that you take the package. And when you deliver whatever it is to wherever you're taking it, you'll get paid like 1,500, 2,000 gold. So in this game, it's actually pretty hard to run out of money. It's not easy. I only have 20 planks left. I'm gonna have to stock up on planks. I don't have a choice. We're a little bit low on money right now, but You got medicine. Pick up medicine whenever you can. Trust me. Medicine is always in very, very short supply in this game. Where's the delivery job to? To Nycra? No, I'm not going to take it to Nycra. That's in the opposite direction of where I'm going. There's a time limit on the delivery jobs, in case you were wondering about that. There's no ship right here, so unfortunately we can't fix the ship. Let's go back to Gazpacho and get paid. Yep, let's travel back to Gazpacho. In Gazpacho! There you go, fix the ship up. Perfect. While we're traveling, this guy right here, let's dump off this quest and see how much gold he decides to give us.
Did ye sink those thieving scumbags?
Yes, sir. You won't be seeing them again.
Thanks, lad. This'll help out the folks around here immensely.
And so we got paid 1,500 bucks for that. Not bad at all. Let's go to the tavern, and I'm going to get everybody refueled here. So let's go ahead and feed the crew, and we got to hire a new crew because I think we lost crew. So 2 guys. That cost us a little bit of our seed money, but it wasn't too bad. Let's dive back outside, and then my next goal is going to be to go to, I guess, the port. There's no general store here. Never mind. Never mind, there's no general store. So we'll go back to Marina. We'll pick up that quest to go to Nycra. Once we go to Nycra, we'll make a little bit of extra money. It's never good to see one of your crewmates squatting over the poop deck for 30 minutes. That's because he needs to get some fiber in his diet. 30 minutes, man. That's brutal. That usually means others may have began getting the same mess-inducing illness as well. You were prepared for this and provided the necessary medicine to cure your crew. That's why you need it right there. If you don't have it, crew starts dying off, and it can be a bit of a pain. Let's go to the general store, and we'll pick up that delivery. Oh, really? It's going to Nicaragua now. Well, that doesn't matter. We don't really have any place to go anyways, and so we can expand this out right here in case you wanted to pick what quest you wanted to work on. And then if you hit backspace, it'll put the one in that you want. So we got to take goods and bads over to Nicaragua. Let's do that. Nicaragua, where are you hiding at? Nicaragua, there's Yamakoshi, Suzuki, or Tsujima. There it is, Nicaragua. Let's go. Yep, go ahead and take off for Nicaragua. This is a little bit of a longer trip, so we may need to keep an eye on our crew's morale and their ability to eat and drink. Hopefully we don't get attacked too much on the way. I guess pirates could be delivery boys too. It just seems a bit civilized to be doing delivery jobs. That's true, we live for war. War and fighting and the blast of the cannons, me boys. Also, pineapples that live under the sea. I forgot who lives in a pineapple under the sea. I guess it's not a show about a pineapple who lives under the sea. Although I guess you could say that the pineapple is kind of the focal point. Without the pineapple, I think SpongeBob would be a very different show. But maybe that's just like the analytical side of me coming out. Let's go ahead and fire that off. That was a ship of the same class as ours, so it's nice and easy. You can board other ships, but I find, oh, we got $550 right there. I find that the melee combat in this game is pretty hard to get a hold of. So the way that it works, so that you know, is Q, A, and Z will block high, mid, and low, and then W, S, and X will attack high, mid, and low, and you telegraph when you do that, and so does the other person, and so you duel, like, on top of the ships, and it's really, really hard. It's pretty difficult. I did it like 2 or 3 times, and then I just gave up on it. I was like, you know, it's a lot easier just to murder these guys. Let's just kill them with cannons. And I didn't see any, like, massive difference in the amount of loot or anything you get by boarding the enemy either, so I don't know. I've got a rare golden watch that I need delivered to an old friend in Black Shore. Like, do you know him from a long time ago, or is he actually physically old? Because you look pretty physically old too, man. It's sought after by a few dangerous pirates that may or may not be in pursuit of a bounty that was placed on my head. It isn't much, but here's 100 gold. It's all I've got, but my friend will compensate you for the delivery. Please get it to him quickly. Yo, how much is the bounty on your head? Like, I'm just asking. I'm not asking for any, like, real reason. I'm just curious. Like, I need to take that to Frigidov? No, that's a different direction that we're going in. We're not going to Frigidov. Let's buy all of his medicine out. I always try to make sure that I buy all the medicine every single time I go to port. We only have 20 cannonballs left, so we kind of need to diversify a little bit. Let's get some bombs, too. I never get to shoot bombs at anything. Like, I don't know. Oh, cloth. Yeah, we might need to fix our sails at one point or another, too. There we go. Now we're stacked up and we're ready for the sea. Our supplies are pretty badass right now. Not gonna lie to you. Our supplies are pretty badass. I gotta go back to the general store and buy more food. I thought there was gonna be a tavern here, and I haven't fed my crew in a while. They start getting that hungry look in their eye, and there's only 2 resolutions from there. We'll get some more biscuits, snap up on beef, get some water. Perfect. Rum helps out with thirst a little bit, but we'll stock up for right now, because later on, like, I don't want to be running around trying to find food for a big chunk of the game, because a lot of the different ports don't have anything for you. And so what I'm trying to do right now is future-proof. So I needed to go to Blackshore, I think he said. Is that what he said? I might have gone to the wrong spot. I wasn't paying attention. We've got the Science is a Lie. The HMS Science is a Lie, you bastards. Fires a can. Oh, he got a good volley off right there. So did we, though. Keep firing. Continue to blast. I mean, I could show you the melee combat, but seriously, it's really, really hard. It's like game-endingly hard. Like, it's nasty. Maybe I'm just bad at it. Maybe it's actually not that hard. I'm just bad at video games. That's also a distinct possibility that needs to be considered. So we are victorious. $850 and 5 rubies. Oh yes. I'll go ahead and fix the ship, and then I gotta feed the crew. So let's go ahead and do that. Everything is back up at 100%. All it took was 10 oranges and 2 waters. Would you like an orange? Wrong direction. It's a shame you don't have some kind of magical moving map of the world, because if you did, the ship wouldn't have gone off course. 5% travel distance. Oh well. It happens from time to time. It feels good being on the same ship as a vigilante. Those pesky food thieves deserve to be brought down. Wait, when did I kill? Oh yeah, those guys in the Dirty Dingler, whatever the hell their ship was called. The Rusty Bucket, that's what it was. I don't care about that. Those guys were goofy goobers. I don't care about them. Let's go. What did I need here? I forgot what I needed. I needed something. Oh yeah, I was dropping off a stopwatch, I think. Feed the crew, and then I can recruit citizens to send to Coconut Isle. If you want to, Coconut Isle is the name of our personal island. I think it was named something different the last time I played. Get away from me, you brute. I'll cut you into pieces. Calm down, old man. I'm not here to hurt you. A friend sent me to deliver a golden watch. He mentioned a payout. Oh, thank the lamb god. I took you for a mercenary. I apologize for my reaction. I've already had to bury 10 men. Thanks for bringing the watch to me. It was our captain's wish to pass it on to me one day. Well, there it is. 1,500 bucks. I think we might be able to upgrade our ship. Is there a shipyard here? Yeah, buddy. I think 3,000 is the next upgrade. What do you have? A Corvette? Yeah. Let's get a Corvette. Now we got a Corvette. Our ship's a little bit nicer. Now we fire volleys of 6, which means we're ready to kill just about anything in the game. We're in a solid position to really, really, really hurt our enemies if they try to come after us. We need to hire crew. A lot of crew, in fact. But there's only 10 crew available. So unfortunately, our ship is going to be, well, on the plus side, the ship is not going to be as crowded. On the downside, the ship is not going to be crowded enough, and we may not have enough people to run the ship. It'll be okay. Wait, I needed to go back to, let's go to the general store and let's pick up a delivery quest. We might as well. We're a little bit low on cash anyways. Delivery job to go to Nycra. Sounds good. That's our old stomping ground, so I don't see a problem going to Nycra. Let's dive on in and straight to Nycra. That's going to be, ooh, this might be a good payout. 14 days to arrive in Nycra. That's legitimately one of my favorite sea shanties. I don't even know if that's a sea shanty, but it's legitimately one of my favorite. When I hear that stuff played on a pipe, like on a fife, I get so hyped. That's like my ride or die music. I'll be playing that hella loud while leaning out the window with the tech. Anyways, you felt the ship suddenly jerk as if it had collided with something massive. You watched the massive something swim off. It was a whale, and that whale caused some serious structural damage to your vessel. Damn it, not my vessel. My vessel has been whaled. So as you can see, we've got our new ship. It's a little bit sexier, a little bit more rotund, but hey, real boats have curves. Ooh, we got $2,000 for that. That's good because that, wow, it's beautiful here. The trees are so colorful. The mountains feel calming and protective. I would have become a pirate sooner if I knew it would be full of breathtaking views. Yeah, everybody knows that you get into the murderous business of being a pirate for the views. That's why I joined up. I'm like, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to see the world, find exotic peoples, and then kill them and steal their stuff. That's why people join and become pirates. Now we've got a full crew, so that's the good stuff. However, be forewarned that the more crew you have, the more food it's going to take to feed them all. So, you know, be careful. Be careful. I'm not going to tell you something terrible is going to happen. Who art thou? Excuse me, lad, but you wouldn't have to be a pirate type. I guess you could say that. I try not to be the bad kind, though. Oh, a good pirate. Well, then you wouldn't mind helping me take care of some bad pirates. What are these sailors doing that makes them deserving of death? They're bullies. How so? They've been boarding merchant ships and saying really mean stuff to them as well as stealing their oranges. Have you ever had scurvy? It's not a good experience. Alright, so you want me to go murder an entire crew because they're being mean to people. I mean, I've seen people stabbed in the tavern just for making jokes. Alright, well, I'll take care of them. I'll be back when the deed is done. The sea bully. So we need to go to Tsujima if we wanted to make this happen. I would pick up, I don't know, maybe another delivery job? What do you have? Staliushka? Yeah, that's kind of in the same direction. It's not really like... It's not perfectly in the same direction or in the right direction, but it's good enough. Well, you know, sometimes a hair to the left is good enough. It is what it is. Staliushka. So Staliushka is right here. Let's go to Staliushka. Off to Staliushka we sail. Going to deliver some expensive mail. I wonder how expensive it was to send a letter back then. It had to be pretty expensive, right? Like, let's say, like, back in the day, like in colonial times, you wanted to send a message from, like, Boston to London. How long would that take? And plus, how long would it take, and then also how much would it cost? I assume that courier services were pretty expensive. Here I am standing in snow, no family or friends, and poorly prepared for what I must do. What is it that you need to be prepared for, and why are you talking to random strangers? My family was taken and slaughtered right in front of me. I had to watch it till I was tossed overboard. You look like a good person. I trust you. What do you plan to do? How can I help? I'm afraid that you may not help me if I tell you why I need your help. Look, I just need some supplies from around Staliushka. Check for some crates and bags near the port and shipyard. Alright, so there's a crate right there. There's a crate right there. Let's go ahead and get his supplies together, and then we'll figure out what he wants us to do. I think... Any more crates around? Dude, there's a lot of foot traffic in this town. They must pay a fortune for infrastructure repairs on their roads. There's like a sincere quantity of foot traffic around here, dude. They are beating this down. Don't you think it's a little cold outside for short shorts? It's legitimately snowing right now. Like, where are you from that short shorts are an acceptable winter attire? Then again, I'm wearing a tank top, so, you know. It looks like you got everything that I needed. Thanks, friend. I hope I run into more people like you on my quest for vengeance. I plan to find those horrible pirates and tear them apart piece by piece. I'll die to avenge my family. I have nothing to lose, and for the first time in my life, I feel a sense of purpose. I'm just happy to have helped you on your journey. Those men deserve whatever justice you bring them. And if we ever cross paths again, I'll certainly come to your aid. Well, there you go. We got paid $500 for walking around town, I guess. Let's go to Tsujima. Tsujima is... Where is Tsujima? Right there. We'll see if these guys show up on the road to Tsujima. If they don't, it's not really that big of a deal. We'll fight them on the way to Nikra. But we've got the Wokow. That ship is so woke now. Let's go ahead and we'll fire a couple cannon blasts at them. Bow! Cannon blasts. Let's try out bombs. I've never fired bombs before. Do they just do more damage? Like, what's the difference between, like, bombs and cannonballs? I think they do, like, double damage. That's what it looks like to me, or maybe, like, 25% more damage. It seems like they hit a little bit harder, although how much harder is hard to quantify. Let's go ahead and feed the crew right there, because a hungry crew is an unhappy crew. We'll also fix the ship for 26 planks. As you look over the side of the poop deck, you see a massive sunken ship beneath you. You will send some crew members to dive down and search for treasure? Hell yeah. After a minute of pure silence, one of the 3 crewmates you set down returns to the surface coughing and gasping for air. They throw you concerned looks as they hold the loot that they scavenged. 50 gold! Totally worth the lives of 2 men. What is the cost of a human life on the sea? Apparently about 25 gold. Apparently about 25 gold is the best that I could tell you. Let's go over to the tavern. We'll feed the crew. We will replace the 2 drowners that have now joined Davy Jones' locker. There we go. And we will leave this place, and I guess we'll go to Nikra now, but not before we check this place for any kind of quest or activity that we can possibly do. I like this game, I really do. It's a lightweight game that I can tell you can sink like a lot of time into. Like, I put a couple hours into it already, and it's weird how the time just goes when you're playing this game. I've been playing this, I've been playing Hunt Showdown, and I've been playing Escape from Tarkov, and that's pretty much all of my free time wrapped up in 3 games right there. But I definitely think this title is pretty cool. If you wanted to get it for yourself, you can do that down below in the description. I'll have a link for you so that you can check it on out. Oh my god, the sea jerk. What an asshole. Well, I guess I'll kill him before we end the episode. Let's go ahead and we're going to murder the sea jerk with bombs. Oh, he's got a lot of HP. Run. Run, 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 run. And we'll have fun, fun, fun till we escape from a big ship at dawn. He tried to kill. He almost did half of our health bar in one shot. We were not prepared. We were not ready for that fight. We were not ready. Like, some fights you're ready for. Some fights you were not ready for. That was definitely in the latter column. My name is Splattercat. This is called Don't Sink. If you want to get the game, it's down below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. It helps out more than you know. It helps me continue being a content creator. Aside from that, my name is Splattercat. I show off indie games on the internet every single day. My goal is to give you something fresh, something new, and something you haven't seen every single day of the week, along with maybe a little something extra on top, so that you can maybe get a little further look into a game. I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi, do everybody, and I will see you all there.